Now this hill is getting clear, but it's pretty steep. I don't know if you can see how steep it is. Everything's still like shiny and frozen. Just checked my house, still no power. Look at that. Looks pretty, but ain't pretty when you're freezing your butt off. Wow. Yesterday there were kids sleighing down this hill. I guess there are kids still sleighing down the other hill over there. Over there. Whatever they're doing. I guess it's better than being on the blacktop. Um, yeah, giving you a tour of the frozen tundra, Nashville, Tennessee. I sure wish I was back in Mexico or California. I wish I could play you my California song, Warm Ya Up. I don't know if anybody's here. You guys are really slow today. Anyway, I'll leave it on for a minute. I may need two hands to drive soon, though. Somebody's there. I can't see who. Somebody's there. I can't see who. For you. Mm, creepy looking. The sun was out before. It's prettier. This road is mucky and clear, but you see the trees, limbs are falling. And as things melt, I think the trees just kind of, they get so heavy with the ice, they just fall over, especially the big ones. So that's, I guess, the problem. They're falling on power lines. But there's power right up here at the grocery store and the Starbucks, which is kind of nice. But still, I can't imagine if they got power there, why these houses, why the neighborhood is still out of power. You see the lights are working now. Well, I don't think they were working when I drove up, so maybe that's gotten better too. See, that's Publix there. They have power. I'm gonna go try and charge my car at Target. This is the first time I'm gonna have to do that. Uh, who's here? I think that's Kathy. I think. Hi, Kathy, if that's you. Let's see who else. I can't see the other name. I think it's George. You can't see it. I don't know when I have my glasses on. Anyway, bless you guys, and just checking back in. Like I said yesterday, I hope to be able to start streaming again next week. My voice is still a little rough, but it's getting better every day. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, this is too boring for me, for you, for me to keep on going on about nothing. And I probably should pay attention to the road, because there are like trees that are just jutting out into the street here and there. If I miss it, that wouldn't be very good. So I'm on my way to Target because they have superchargers there. I've never used one of those. These people got wires down. I don't know what they're messing with there. Yeah. All right. Well, loads of fun. And what's going on in the world, huh? What is going on in the world? It gets nuttier every day. I guess this is a big distraction from everything else that's going on. There's so many distractions every day. Everywhere you look, there's another distraction. What are they distracting us from? And how about all the people saying that the snow isn't real? One of my dear friends, our dear friends, sent me pictures of ice, snow, people trying to burn snow, and it wasn't burning, it wasn't melting, but it's melting here. So whatever snow they were trying to melt isn't the snow we got here, because this snow is melting. So again, there's a conspiracy theory about everything. A distraction, another distraction, because there's plenty of evil, mischievous stuff going on, nefarious acts being committed by various uh, folks, I'm sure, institutions mostly. And I think all this fake snow is just to distract from uh, what's really going on or what's not really going on. That's all. Um, Still the truth that sets you free, and only the truth that sets you free. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And forever. Is that Hebrews 13:8? I think it may be. Trusting God is still the substance of things hoped for, not yet seen. See, those are the truths we need to focus on, not all this other more shit, excuse the expression, because it is supposed to be. It's just distraction. I guess some people feel like it makes them special to have information that no one else has, even if the information is totally fabricated to distract. But I've been there, and to each his own, I guess. As long as not hurting anybody, but I just say keep your eyes on Jesus. As distracting as all this stuff is, as kind of fun as it is to look at car wrecks, not really, but you know what I mean. It's hard not to look at the accident as you drive by. I have no problem not looking at the accident, but there are things like the broken things in the world. They're so vying for your attention continually, be it an accident or just broken something, uh, vying for your attention. And the enemy will get your attention any way he thinks he can. And I guess this proof is in the pudding. If something gets your attention, he knows what to keep giving you. Um, so focus and our attention ought to be on the Son, the Father, and the Son. The perfect man. Who was a bozo? What did I just hear? I just heard something yesterday. One of those distractions. See it. Who was the idiot? Who is that stupid? Oh, I wish I could remember. So, one of the big late distractions, the Don Lemon distraction. That guy is a fool. He's a fool. And it's sad because he's very stupid. How did he ever rose to any sort of consequence in life? It's unbelievable. I guess it's a testament to affirmative action, being black and gay. Um, I mean, you could be really smart black and gay, but you could also be really stupid black and gay. And I guess years ago he was kind of a pretty man, and he got his face on TV, and now the idiot is on TV saying, well, he's a Christian. Jesus Christ wasn't perfect. What? That's a Christian. And that might have been an older thing one of these people dug up, but he said it. Jesus Christ wasn't perfect. And Mary was an unwed mother. Pretty crazy. I'm sorry I remember that. Anyway, gas station. The good old days when I used to go to the gas station. I like not going to the gas station. And this car handled really well in the ice and the snow. My other car wouldn't have got out of my driveway. That when I pulled down there yesterday, my driveway is pretty steep, and I got up the hills and I got up the mountain, and um, when I drove down my driveway, I realized it was all ice, and I go, "You just made the big mistake, Willie boy. Now you're going to be stuck at home in the cold with a car that won't get back up the driveway, which is only about 20, 30 yards." But this car got right up without an issue, whereas the car I had before, would just get up to the top and slide back, and get up to the top and slide back. Um, So this car's handled really well. Today, everybody's car is handled well, but yesterday, when the other day when no one would seem to be driving, this car was weird. It has a little button you push for when the road is slippery. Whoa! Oh, there's some folks here now. Um, I can't wait to get back to work. I can't wait to release the video of holy water. Um, I have this whole other record which I really love. You guys are just getting the holy water record, and to those of you who haven't gotten it, you will be getting it shortly. If you haven't gotten the digital download yet, make sure you text me if you ordered it already. There's still some copies you could get if you wanted physical copies. I don't know. And for those of you who, there's a couple I have to send out because they wanted them signed, but this here little storm has delayed that action, and I probably won't get those out until early next week. Um, what's today? Tuesday now. I'll get them out by the end of the week if the power comes back on. It should come back on. Um, but I can't wait. I mean, after this record, there'll be a record that comes out called The El Segundo Kid, of the songs I wrote in California, and it's a totally different take. It's a uh, totally different feel. It's very relaxed. That's because I was in California. But I don't know why, but the songs, some of them you've heard me sing, but you haven't heard the recordings of them. Excuse me. Uh, I could do like Erica with. Anyway, who knows? Who knows what the truth is? Another distraction. I shot as opposed to grabbed on the internet. Done doing that, I think. There's some trees down there to get rid of. I don't even know why they bother there. There's got to be bigger fish to fry than that. That's a lot of trucks for what they're doing. There's nothing going on here. So like I said, I think just the most important thing for us right now in this time